It's Nelly! Yay! Ah.
Yeah, that was Nelly the cat. And this is the Hickey McGee podcast, episode number 2.
And the first recording wasn't the microphone plugged in. Whoopsie poopsie.
Yeah,
We're back, bitch.
well, I'm Glendon McGee, and this is
Hickley Dickley Doc, the boy with the small cock, and we're here to make you laugh, fuckheads.
we're doing the second episode. Today is Sunday, June the 14th.
Our Lord and Savior's birthday.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say that. The President of the United States' birthday is today. I think he is 79 years old, which is probably a good thing because he could probably kick that old bucket anytime. Because I think, like, at any time after 65, you have to start thinking that death is just, like, going to surprise you at some time.
Around the corner.
Yeah.
And he is the oldest president in recorded history, so you know it's it's gonna happen.
I did not know that. I did not know he was the oldest recorded president. Well, yeah, he's almost 80.
I think the last guy that was the oldest president in like the 1800s, I think he was president for like 6 months. He did his inauguration in the rain, and then he died like 6 months later from like malaria, not malaria. What's
Pneumonia?
Pneumonia, that one, yes.
Pneumonia, yeah. That's the crazy thing, that pneumonia is like a substance. No, that's ammonia. But it sounds like pneumonia. It's crazy. But I didn't know that he was the oldest president. I think that there should be a fucking cutoff. Like,
So does everyone else.
I don't think you should be able to be president past the age of 60.
Well, with old Sleepy Joe, that's what everybody was saying. But at the same time, everybody voted for Trump, so it's like, who actually believed that?
But they did that because they didn't want Kamala. They were like, anybody will do. We just don't want her.
There was an Asian dude named like Jim Hun or something like that.
Yeah.
I liked him. He seemed to have a clear head on his shoulders. He was like late 40s. Yeah, he was really big on just the whole getting rid of marijuana as whatever it's called, the something one.
Oh yeah, he was trying to decriminalize that shit.
Yep.
And they weren't going for that. Because you see what's happening to, like, the alcohol industry now that it is as legal as it is right now. It's like killing the alcohol industry. Like, people are drinking less and smoking more. So I don't think that they want, to completely get rid of that shit. But awkwardly, the president is having a UFC fight card at his house, or the White House today.
Yeah, I'm in a group chat with a bunch of people, and like 9 o'clock this morning, my friend Danny was pre-gaming.
What was that, 4 pre's?
It was just his funny way of saying I've been drunk since 8:30.
Yeah, like, bro, you pre-game that early, you're not even gonna make it halfway through that card.
I don't think his plan's to not make it halfway through life. So he's
Oh, I understand that. Like, how old is he? Like in his early 20s?
He was 22, about to be 23 this month.
Oh yeah. Yeah, when I was about that age, I wasn't trying to make it halfway through life either. But that's the thing about getting drunk in your 20s. You can drink like a gladiator. You can get fucked up all day and wake up and do it again the next day. But when you hit 30, that shit is over with. That shit dies. You feel like you're gonna die every time you drink too much. I would recommend you not get drunk after 29.
Which is why people are smoking weed now.
Yeah,
Most that can happen is you pass out.
and forget where you are. And then eat a bunch of shit that you're really not supposed to eat.
But fuck, does it taste good?
At the time, yeah, and then it has to come out. That sucks. Man, you said something the the other day when you were dropping me off. You said that Elon Musk is ugly.
He's always been ugly. He had like the horse teeth. He was missing all of his hair. Yeah, and then you see him in Iron Man 2, and like you could tell the billions finally started rolling in.
Dude looks like Brian the dog from Family Guy. Like that, but in order to become a billionaire, I think like ugliness has to like drive you. Like,
Well, yeah, just that lack of pussy in high school. I'll show you one day.
yeah, because he must have been like getting super rejected. Because dudes that get like billions of dollars, they don't just get like shut down. They get like embarrassed, like invited to like dances.
And just pig blood poured on him.
Yeah. They get invited to dances as the ugly date. Like that, it's fucked up. So
They bring him to the date, and then they just push him to the corner, and they go with who they're supposed to go, who they wanted to go with.
Yeah.
Elon was just to impress somebody's dad.
yeah, yeah, it's crazy. Like, but what do you do with $1 billion? Like I wouldn't know what to do. I think I would be like bored within a year of being a billionaire. Like, cause
On one hand, it's like it's what made you $1 billion is you got to keep up with. So it's
Yeah.
like all the businesses and all that shit. And then on the other hand, it's you go to an island and fuck kids.
that was another thing. Like, how do you, like, what do they do? Are you just like in a room and they just bring you like 5 kids, and then they just be like, turn around, and then they turn around, and then you go, I want that one and that one, and that one. Like, how do you do that?
I think you just hit the nail on the head. It's probably is it.
Like,
Or they give them like a menu.
this is disgusting, but still, I want to know. And then how do you like go through with it? Like, you're in there, and it's like this 14-year-old, and you're both just sitting there. What do you do? Like, you know what you're here for, kid. Like, what's like, I would be totally creeped the fuck out if I was in a room with a child and I was expected to like steal that child's innocence. Like,
Well, yeah, you have a soul, and you have a lack of $1 billion.
yeah, that's true. I have a severe lack of $1 billion. But I mean, there's got to be like a billion things better to do than to like fuck kids when you have $1 billion.
Probably get through all that shit in like a month.
Like, I would like try to create a dinosaur breed or something if I had like $1 billion.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Yeah, I would do something like that if I had like $1 billion. I wouldn't be trying to like buy my own island so I could just ruin children. Like,
I think the Jews gave them the island. I think they had that part taken care of.
that is crazy though. Like, we got this whole island. We can have sex with so many kids. Like, whose idea was that?
See, that's something we're never gonna find out.
And then
We already been told who who's been there, and that's fucking everybody.
Yeah, everybody that we can fucking think about has been there.
But if Bohemian Grove like started in like the '60s, it was probably around that time. At least that's what I'd have to guess.
So the thing about it, one guy had to go, yeah, we could have sex with so many kids on this island, and then a bunch of people had to be like, you know what? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like seriously, like for them to start doing it, it had to be like a group idea. Like I don't
know about that. Wait a minute, think about it. Kids, island. Alright, now you're starting to pique my interest.
Yeah, like kids, island, no one will know. Like, like, what type of shit is that? And then you got people that we like love that were on the list and shit. Like, Jay-Z was on the list.
God damn.
And if he was doing anything with kids, that had to be scary for the kid.
Is he gonna make a rap song about me?
That fucking face coming at you as a fucking kid. Like that's crazy. And then, cause I don't know, man. If I was just sitting in a room with a motherfucking kid, I'm just gonna be like, bro, we're gonna watch these cartoons until they come and take you away.
That'd be really weird for the dudes watching him on camera. Like, when's he actually gonna?
When is he actually gonna do it? Like. No,
he really likes Bugs Bunny.
Yeah, bro. After Garfield, we're gonna do it, bro.
Oh fuck! Another episode of Garfield. We gotta wait.
Bro, we're gonna totally do it after this episode of Garfield, man.
Oh fuck! It's 9:00. Adult Swim.
Yeah.
Parents let you watch King of the Hill.
Yeah, we're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it anyway. I haven't seen my parents in 10 years. What? So you're definitely down to watch King of the Hill. Because I'm not doing it, man. I'm not touching the kids. I'm not wearing the dresses. Like, what the fuck?
I got too many. I have 9 siblings, and I changed all their diapers. I know what that looks like, and it's not pretty.
No.
Especially when you gotta fucking wipe it up when it goes all the way up their back, and now you gotta.
Oh, that's the most. That's the most. Ah, and it's like they do it right after.
Yeah, right
they
after.
Get a clean pamper. It never fails.
Yep.
It never fails. You be like, all right, we just won that war. Then they look at you, and then they lean that head over to the side.
I had an accident.
Yeah, and then you just go, ah.
I've done my siblings' laundry, and like without fail, every time they're like 3 to 5 and they're first starting to get used to the potty, but like they can't figure out wiping, there's just shit streaks in all of their underwear.
All of them.
All of them.
All of the cartoon is just ruined.
Mm-hmm.
The cartoon. Mario is a black guy now. Like that is so true. Like that. But I guess like for a child brain, and you know that like their brain is going supersonic fast because everything is like a new experience for them. So they want to hurry up.
Yeah.
They're like, I don't have time to be fucking wiping for 15 minutes. I want to go do some crazy shit. Like, I seen a cake on the table that I want to put my hand in. for no reason. But that's the beauty of being a kid. You can act like an alcoholic and nobody can get offended. You know, like,
yeah, that's true.
You can act like a drunk and nobody will be offended at you.
Just throw a tantrum anytime somebody takes something. It's mine!
Ah! Like a meth head. Because I live in downtown Phoenix and they run the streets. Mm-hmm. They run the streets. And it'll be like maybe 2, 3 in the morning and they'll just be like, shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! And I'll be like, what makes you want to get high off something that just makes you incredibly like mad, like the Incredible Hulk.
Not only that, like I see them digging through my trash can at night. What makes you what could possibly make you go, I'm gonna keep smoking this shit, but first I have to dig through the trash can so I can find something so I could sell it so I could buy more shit.
Yeah.
This is a normal thing that people do.
Yeah. And then it's like you're going to be a lifetime cigarette butt collector.
Still got nub off on it.
Man, you and they have like excellent eyes, bro. They could be walking full speed and just spot a fucking cigarette butt that's like a third of a cigarette, and they just stop and grab that motherfucker. Like that's the certain superpowers that like meth heads have. they can find that golden cigarette butt.
Ooh, there was a boxer, like where a meth head broke into his house and he was like, that was the toughest fight I ever had. I can't remember who it
I
was.
don't know who that is, but I can believe it. Because if you're high enough, you won't feel shit.
Not a damn thing.
But I bet when he woke up that next morning, his face was like he had 6 faces sewn over his original face. He probably woke up and passed directly back out and didn't know why.
Yeah.
Because those like boxers have to register their hands.
I watched a fucking Rocky video earlier. Like Drago had like the highest like punch rate, like more than 2,000.
Yeah, because he was a
It's like-
steroid bot.
Well, it was like fucking like 200 or 300 less than like Mike Tyson at his prime, with like 1,800 psi.
Yeah, and that was the whole thing. That movie was fucking propaganda.
Well, yeah, because especially the Russian release, Rocky lost.
Yeah, yeah.
So it was just a whole barrel of things.
Yeah, it was propaganda. It was kind of the first semblance of like white people hating white people in America. They were trying to get us to think of other white people like they make us think about black people in America. They wanted us to be like, Russians are the N-word. Like that's pretty much what that movie was, because they showed the dirty, like Drago's team was all dirty and they didn't hide that he was like doing steroids. You see him shoot up. And then you see him
he
like
had some super advanced techno machine.
yeah, you see him. They shoot him up real quick. They shoot him up real quick, and then he punches that fucking machine, and they're just like, "Whoa!" And I go, "Oh, that's steroids." So it's not cool for baseball players to do it, but boxers can punch each other's head off like Mortal Kombat, like that.
Fatality.
Man, but
Oh man, it's
I love that movie.
Rocky 4 is the shit.
I love
that shit. Used to hype me the fuck up.
Yeah, I love that movie. Everybody gets mad that Apollo like died, but I was kind of like, why did your old ass take that fight? Like you were fucking old, bro.
Yeah, he was retired at that point.
Yeah, like what?
Was,
You had the swimming pool and shit. Rocky was your best friend.
the way he fucking started the fight, it was he like ran out there with that big ass American hat and the puffy
Bro,
pants.
when
and
James Brown, bro, you should have known he was gonna die when they did all that. They gave him a James Brown concert before he died.
What a way to go.
What a way to, and his wife was there just watching, like, damn.
Look.
And then,
And little Creed.
no, Creed wasn't in that movie. Creed was an outside child that Apollo had on his wife. That's how they explained him, because I remember watching Rocky and you never seen the fucking kids. you didn't see them in part 3 when he had to teach Rocky how to fight like Muhammad Ali so he wouldn't get beat up by Mr. T again.
Lover Lane.
Mr. T. That was probably the best thing Mr. T ever did in acting was Clubber Lang. I mean, the A-Team was awesome. I can't say that the A-Team wasn't awesome. But it wasn't just him. It was like the other white guys too.
Man, I've seen a few episodes of it. I think it was on like My TV.
Yeah.
It was always just a little goofy for me.
It is. That's the point. That's the point.
A little campy.
It's supposed to be like a cartoon, but with people. Like, that was the 80s for you. That was the 80s. But Mr. T was an icon of the 80s, and him and Hulk Hogan were like the spearhead of race tolerance and shit. They were always together. Him and fucking Hulk Hogan. They were running that game on us.
Man, I can't. It was an old like don't do drugs ad where it was just Mr. T walking into like a diner, and then he got very angry with the cameraman, and then like the fucking cameraman falls down, and he's like, "Don't do drugs."
Whoa. That sounds very familiar. Like the like the Pee Wee Herman ad about crack.
This is crack.
I'm Pee Wee Herman, and this is crack. I was like, wow.
Poor Pee Wee.
Poor Pee Wee. They made him do all types of embarrassing stuff because he jacked off in the porno theater.
Because he was secretly gay for one. And then he got caught in a gay porno theater, which is even more fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, he was not the only one jacking off.
No, he wasn't. They all were in there doing that shit.
Mm-hmm. It's just you happened to notice the Funhouse guy, and you were like,
Bro, did he go in there dressed as Paul Rubens, or did he go in there dressed as Pee Wee Herman?
It had to have been. There's no way that he was he was in there again.
You see him in that fucking suit with the fucking bow tie, and they're just taking him out.
How to jizz on a napkin and feed it to the chair. I don't.
Man, Pee Wee Herman, rest in peace, Paul Rubens. But that was hilarious.
Dinosaur.
That was hilarious. It almost ruined them though. It almost ruined Pee Wee. That was the end of like Pee Wee's Playhouse and shit.
He was a failed comedian, almost failed actor, and then he went up to like I think it was like CBS with a much darker version.
Well, they said that it started off as like a Second City sketch, and it was really adult, and they loved it. The crowd loved it, so they ended up like pitching it to a TV station, and they didn't want it at first until he was like, I'll make it a children's show.
Yeah.
And then they
That sounds familiar.
were like, all right, well, because him and Phil Hartman were a great team at Second City, and he kind of screwed over Phil Hartman in order to like get Pee Wee's Playhouse on TV. He kind of like screwed him over a little bit.
Well, I guess it would come up to like who actually made the idea, right?
Yeah, but it was kind of like no, they were in the works of doing something else together, and he just was like, Pee Wee's taking off.
Like, my time to shine.
It was though, because Pee Wee Herman became an instant like superstar. Like I grew up watching fucking Pee Wee. Like when he got caught in that fucking porno theater, I was kind of like, nah, not fucking Pee Wee, bro. Like hell nah. Like he didn't do that shit.
When did that actually happen again?
That was like 1994.
See, that's the wild thing. I was in like church groups watching that on the TV.
Yeah, because Pee Wee Herman was a big like child star. Like when you do something like that, that's the worst thing you could do if you're a child star is to do something to make parents question your character.
Yeah, that's true.
Like
Didn't Barney almost get fucked over?
Barney, the fucking Blue's Clues guy, like.
No, he was. Wait, which one? The original one?
The original one.
No, he never got caught up for anything like that.
Who was the one that got caught up for? It was somebody that was fucking Blue's Clues or something.
I don't know.
That was
the voice actor of Dora.
I heard about the dude from Blue's Clues, the first dude from Blue's Clues. I may be wrong, but I heard that was why he got replaced, because he did some shit.
Why he got replaced was he was going bald. So he didn't want to have.
He didn't want to have to wear that fucking hairpiece.
He didn't have to wear a hairpiece
Like
or
Steve
shave
Harvey.
his whole head off, like his whole hair off, and then just end up like looking entirely different.
He would have looked like one of the fucking the villain from Despicable Me and shit.
Fucking walking around like rope.
Like that would have scared kids.
Well, yeah, exactly. So he went off and he started doing his own thing, but he didn't like get any notoriety until like the 2010s.
Man, whoever started that fucked up rumor about the Blues Clues guy, they need their ass whooped, man. Like, straight up. Because I like the Blues Clues guy, even though that the awkward pauses was fucking kind of uncomfortable.
You ever get high as fuck and watch Blue's Clues now?
No.
It's fun. It shouldn't
Yeah.
be, but it's
Man.
fun.
You know what I think would be fun to get high to and watch a children's show? Yo Gabba Gabba.
Dude, yes, it is. It's the shit. Got you singing the songs with him. That DJ, what was his name? DJ fucking, I don't remember. But he was like 40 when that show started going.
Yeah.
Blew my mind when I
Yeah.
watched it. That dude looks great. He still does.
A lot of people get started like real late in TV and entertainment like that because usually they get a whole bunch of corny ideas that didn't make it, or they have a bunch of bit roles that nobody knows was them.
And then there's Christopher Walken. He killed a bunch of dudes in World War II and was like, you know what, I'm gonna act now. That sounds like fun.
Man, it's a lot of actors that did that shit. I think fucking Marlon Brando was in the goddamn service too.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Fucking Mr. Rogers.
yeah, fucking Bob Ross.
Yep.
Like,
Torching
think,
villages and then painting it down.
What's his name? Pacino.
Al Pacino.
I don't think, maybe not him.
I don't know.
But I could see him doing that shit. I know one of those fucking mobster dudes was in the fucking military. That was in like The Godfather and shit. I think I forget who it was. I think James Caan was in the fucking military.
I don't.
I'm not sure.
I don't really know all that much about like Al Pacino and all of them.
Yeah, but I know. I think it was probably James Caan. I'm thinking about that was in the military. Not sure. Maybe I have to Google that shit again. But yeah, it's like a lot of actors they do that shit. But there's like money when you join the fucking military.
Yeah, there's the pension. There's the health care. There's the fact that you can retire in your 40s. There's a bunch of it.
Yeah.
So my brother he's been talking about it for like a year. He's like just turned 17.
And all you have to do is not die.
Pray to God there's not a war.
Yeah, which in this America is probably going to be one every few years.
Well, statistically speaking, America's had a war just about every 20 years.
Man, aren't we in like 3 wars now? Like one that hasn't ended since like 2003?
I think Trump ended Afghanistan, but he like kept troops there, and then when Biden started, like he like pulled a bunch of the troops out, but he left all the shit there.
Yeah.
So that just gave them a bunch of like weapons and tanks and shit.
Yeah, Obama pulled a bunch of troops too. But he was doing all types of like drone shit I was hearing.
Yep, exactly what I was thinking of.
I was hearing he was doing all types of drone strikes and shit. This disclaimer, this is just hearsay. We don't know. we don't work for the United States government.
We don't know shit. We're high on the couch.
We started this episode with a cat.
Yeah.
Don't take us serious. I don't want any fucking flag bearing truck driving dudes to see us on the street. Calling us unpatriotic and shit. I don't.
Just getting yanked off the stage other than the mic. I heard what you said.
I heard what you said about my presidents. And I don't think you have the evidence to back up what you said. So you finna get your ass beat. I'm not.
Just drags us into the bathroom at Cheers. Still smells like piss. Stick him in the water.
Put his head in the toilet. Say Donald Trump is the greatest president America ever had.
Why does the toilet water smell cleaner than the actual toilet?
That would be some Cheers shit.
That fucking bathroom reeks, dude.
Yeah, it does. It's like stained. Like cigarette smoke smell, it's stained with the smell of piss. You can't. As soon as you go in there, it's just like, A lot of people have peed here.
On the wall.
Man, it's crazy.
Fucked up on a Thursday, missing the urinal.
Man. Well, last night, the New York Knicks won the NBA championship.
And how long? And like
It was the first time they won the championship in 53 years. The last time they won the championship was 1973. Watergate broke out.
Damn.
And Richard Nixon resigned a few months later. And people are like, maybe this will happen with Donald Trump.
It's an omen.
Yeah, I'm just like, maybe, but I don't. Donald Trump has too big a pair of balls to step down.
Yeah.
If they caught him doing some shit, he's gonna do what every other good criminal does: deny, and deflect. And it's going to be funny.
That's basically what he's been doing this whole time.
Man, that's one thing that bastard can do is make me laugh. I hate it, but he's fucking funny. He's fucking funny. Like when he went off on that fucking reporter. I sent you that video of him going off on that reporter, and he told her that all elections are rigged. Yeah. It was
This is what we're doing. Yanked off the mic, walked out the room. Was like, fuck.
Man, he stormed off. But I think that was like maybe the fourth or fifth female like reporter that he's done that to. He basically called her stupid if she believed in like the political system. He said the elections were rigged, and I'm like, bro, why are you saying this? So that means you stole the election twice. Like, see, I listen to people when they're drunk, and I listen to people when they're fucking mad. Because those are the two times that you might actually get the real truth from a motherfucker.
Yeah.
So when he said, those elections are rigged, I'm like, what? Wait a minute. So y'all really just be telling us to vote for no fucking reason?
Yep.
What do y'all do with like the votes if it really doesn't fucking matter?
You get the box of them and like put them over there, and then they just start to collect dust.
I'm just waiting for like the presidency where a beer stein like wins. like a President Beerstein wins. And he gives his fucking State of the Union address, and it's just him filled to the brim with Heineken. It's not even It's not even an American beer. It's fucking German beer. Like,
Just fucking out there drinking Jeremy Clarkson's ale. Those British, they know how to do it.
man, like,
You seen his farming show?
I wonder how long it's gonna be until they start letting people like you and me become president. So like how they got everybody trying to be their own celebrities through like influencing people on TikTok and shit. When are they gonna be like, you know what? We've ran this government shit enough. We should just let these motherfuckers.
I think the moment Jake Paul wins.
Hey, I could actually see that happen. It'd be people like him and John Cena that end up becoming president and shit. That shit is totally some American shit.
Who was it? There was a country out there that had like an actual comedian run and then win.
I don't know. I don't remember. I know that fucking Manny Pacquiao used to be like a high-ranking official in the Philippines and shit, while he was a champion in boxing, coming over here, fighting and shit. And he was like, he cut an album and he was a politician. And I'm just like, when you grow up in another country,
Do whatever the
you
fuck
can do
want.
whatever you want when you get some American money. Like,
Didn't they already have an actor president? What the
Yep.
hell was his name?
Ronald Reagan.
That's right, old Reagan.
Ronald Reagan was a good old cowboy.
That's right.
He was in westerns and shit. And I think Donald Trump's an actor too.
Yep. Yeah, he's been in Home Alone and fucking others.
Yeah, he's been in a lot of fucking shit.
We saw him in Zoolander a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, we did. We saw him in Zoolander looking way more human than he does now. Like,
his hair was like slightly darker.
yeah, and his face had a little bit more fleshy tone to it. Now he just looked like paste.
Orange paste.
He just
Somebody
looked,
took a marker and just.
he looks like an aging Oompa Loompa. Because they're all orange and shit too, with weird hair. But that dude is having a UFC fight in his fucking in the White House, and it's pissing me off. I don't know why. It's pissed me off, but I'm pissed off that he did that. Like,
Well, it's the first one in history. Like, there's never been a fight in the White House that wasn't like, like a couple of politicians just feuding.
see, the thing about it is, I would be happy if the fight card included like congressmen and senate people and him. Like, he's in the main event and shit. Like,
Well, I think that'd be a little bit scarier. Like, it's at that point where he's just getting everybody that works for him to dance like a puppet.
yeah, I just want him to be like, he gotta. You can fight for the presidency. You defeat me in the octagon, and you can be the president of the United States. But you have to defeat me, and no one can defeat me. Like, I would love to see that shit.
It's like a fucking video game tier where it's just you keep going up and up and up till you get to Trump.
Yeah, you see his face. Like Mortal Kombat, you see his picture.
It's fucking select your fighter.
And like, if he beats you, Trump wins. You're fired. Round 2, fight. Donald Trump throwing MAGA hats and shit at people. That would be fucking government combat. That would be fucking awesome video game.
It's like fucking King K. Rool's crown in Smash Bros. Where he just throws the MAGA hat and then it comes back like a boomerang.
But it like cuts you up like Kung Lao's hat. That would be an awesome game.
One of Trump's fatalities is just him deporting you.
They just come and take you away.
Yeah.
He just points, and then 2 ICE agents come and take you away while you're still all dazed and shit. That would be fucking awesome, though. We have to make this game happen. I don't know. Donald Trump might be my favorite character, though. Like, just because I would want to keep deporting people. Just because I know it would be fucking hilarious. See fucking Scorpion get deported and shit. And you can use people like Elon Musk. He gets deported and shit. That would be fucking cool.
Elon Musk's fatality is just him driving you over with a Tesla.
Yeah, he's just driving over you on one of his shitty cars, and then it like gets stuck on you. He tried to drive over you, and the fucking engine just
Yeah,
falls.
the battery dies.
And it's just like, wait a minute.
Oh.
Elon wins. That would be fucking awesome. Like, the new Zelda's coming out. You keep telling me about it. You're all excited about it. Tell the people.
Who the fuck doesn't already know that Ocarina of Time's getting a remake? A complete remake, not like a remaster on the 3DS. It's completely like built up from square one with and it's all we've seen is that like 1 minute long trailer where it's just like fucking Unity 5 Link laying down on his leaf bed.
He saw that trailer and it was over.
It was. Man, I saw that trailer. So I got that job on Monday. It was just straight up scamming people. Monday was the training day. I realized something was up and I was like, this fucking sucks. I go in my first day on Tuesday and I'm just dying those first 2 hours. Then I go and I take a shit. That's when I see the trailer myself and I go back in. And that's just it got me through like 3 hours. Just the entire time I was on the phone, just, it's coming out. It's real. Holy fuck. This is it.
Man, I seen him watching that shit and I was just like, he just got the biggest gamer boner I ever seen.
Dude, my pants got wet.
Man, he was sitting on the couch, and I could tell he really didn't want to move. I was like, that was it, cause it faded away to go off the screen, and he was just like, yeah, and I'm just like, oh, okay, that's like the equivalent of like the new 2K for a black dude, like with that, cause that and fucking Madden is what we go nuts for, which is causing a big stir. The new Madden cover for the Madden 27 video game. They have the quarterback of the Chicago Bears, Caleb Williams. He is like this, and his fingernails are painted. because
it's just different colors.
Yeah, that's his thing. That he painted his nails. He started doing it in college, and it's a lot of people are up in arms about that because they don't want their sons painting their fucking nails.
It's already happening.
And trying to, but you know, we got dudes wearing dresses.
Yeah, I
So-
mean, it became like cool when like the whole emo thing broke out in 2000s to paint your fingernails black. Give
Yeah.
yourself black eyeliner and like black
Nah,
lipstick.
but they're like, he's not doing it like that. He's doing like fluorescent colors and
His fingernails are just neon.
Yeah, like he's like really painting it for like stylish reasons and shit. He's not like, I'm rebelling, my shit is black.
Fuck you, mom.
My dude's nails are like, I like Skittles, so I did this. Like,
Oh no. Oh no, he's going up to kids, taste the rainbow.
man, but he's a good quarterback. He can play, but I saw him in college his senior year. He fucking lost to, I think it was Arizona, if I'm not sure, if
How
I'm
the
not
fuck do you
mistaken.
lose to
He
Arizona?
lost to the U of A, and he was crying on TV in his mama's arms.
Oh.
Yeah, he was crying.
Oh.
He was crying
I'll do it next time, mom.
with his mom, and I was like, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't give a shit if your mom's in the stands. You don't fucking cry where they can film you.
On national television.
You don't cry on ABC. Like, everybody's gonna see that shit. If you're gonna cry and you're on national TV, you take your ass in the fucking tunnel.
He couldn't make it. His mom was right there. And
My
he's
man was like leaned over his mom's. You're a football player.
You're a grown man.
You're a football player, bro. Like, that is war out there.
Yeah.
Imagine a dude murking somebody with his fucking assault rifle or whatever weapon he's got out there in the war field, and then he sees his mom.
I don't know. If you're in like World War II and all of a sudden your mom's just there, I think I start crying too.
But I'm not gonna be like hugging my mom in the middle of like a war, crying.
I might.
I'm not doing
Just stuck in the trenches for 2 weeks, standing in somebody's shit, and then all of a sudden your mom's there. Like, why are you here?
it. I would be like, Mom, get the hell out of here.
Exactly.
We could die. Like, we could die. Like,
And that'd just be a terrible way for you to just, for all that PTSD to just rip you. Like, you're not even out of the war yet. You look over and your mom's just like, hi, son, I brought you some cookies.
and she
What?
like reaches up a grenade and throws it. Not today. Not my son.
Oh, it's just the mom from I'm Gonna Get You.
Man, I'm gonna get you, sucker, the mom. That movie is awesome.
That movie's
It's
awesome.
almost 40 years old, but it's awesome. I'm gonna get you, sucker.
It's fucking hysterical. Like, everything they say is fucking quotable.
It was like the first.
Don't make me hop after you.
It was like the first Wayans Brothers production comedy movies about like parodies. They were doing parodies of black exploitation films from the 70s. So they just fucking fused them all together and had characters from all the movies make cameo appearances. It was fucking awesome. Shout
I
out.
don't know karate, do you?
Yeah, they
just want to
started,
fake it? Yeah,
they
sure.
started faking that shit. Fucking Isaac Hayes started faking that shit with the white guy. It was fucking cool. And then my favorite guy is fucking Fly Guy, the pimp. I love that dude. He's my favorite guy.
Breaks the fucking fish tank heel and just starts wobbling away. I gotta get away from these guys.
He gets out of jail. I don't know how long he's been in jail though, but you know when you go to jail, I've never been in jail, but I know when you go to jail, they release you in the clothes that you got arrested in.
Mm-hmm.
So this dude got released from prison, and he was in a fucking suit, and he had fucking fish tank platform shoes.
The fish were still alive.
The fish was still alive, and everybody's like roasting him as he's walking down the street because he's in this outdated fucking outfit. And then all of a sudden, one of the shoes breaks.
And he still has to run.
And he has to run from the crowd with one aquarium still attached and the other one gone. So he's like, his feet are uneven. I like how he just shook his foot and left the fish dead in the street. That one lady asked him if he shopped at the Goodwill.
Yeah.
You been shopping at the Goodwill? It's like, oh, that look like my grandma. I didn't really get that joke when I was a kid, but now that I've been to a few Goodwills, accurate. That's where you'll find shit like that.
I got this shirt from Goodwill.
You'll find like a nice plaid jacket from the 70s in a Goodwill.
I got my workout bench from Goodwill.
Yeah.
$5.
Yeah, I had got a big ass like old fucking TV from the Goodwill for like $1.
Mm-hmm.
It was working like a champ. Because it was one of those old TVs from like the 90s.
Damn, the fucking CRT.
And that'll last you a good 30 years
Yeah,
before the screen go out on you.
my mom still has my Aunt Kaylee's old CRT just hanging out.
Yeah.
Plug it in and it still
It
works.
still works like a dream.
Mm-hmm. They were built to last.
Yeah, and
I
that's
like
why
these flat
that's why they had to get rid of for these cheap ass flat screens that fucking die on you. The lights and shit burn out, so the screen fucking dies, and you gotta go buy a whole new TV.
You know,
Bullshit.
light bulbs were made the same way. Like the first few light bulbs that were ever made, they're still working today, but they just progressively made them shittier so that you have to replace them like every 2 years.
That's how they do everything, like cars and shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know how they used to build them all sturdy?
Like actual sheet metal, now it's plastic.
Yeah, now it's just plastic that just crunches up like a Coke can as soon as you impact some shit. They just want you to keep buying shit. Anything, like America used to be about making shit that lasts.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, especially like right after World War II. I mean, you kind of needed to have that shit.
Yeah,
But even then, like the fucking refrigerators from back then were cooler. Like the shelves and shit, you could actually pull them out. Fucking, they had. Like, I saw one where it was like the shelves were like 360, so you could like spin them around and shit.
damn.
Yeah.
That had to have been like that had to have been like the rich people fridge.
I don't know. I don't think there was like a rich person fridge.
Cause I know they had different like type of TVs and shit. Like if you didn't have money, you wasn't watching shit in color.
Yeah, but also the original TVs, they were all just butt fuck expensive.
Yeah.
Like it was just a brand new thing. And then when they switched from colors, like there was already some TVs that were compatible.
Yeah.
But that's when they brought out the color TVs, and those had special parts, so those ones were even more expensive.
Yeah.
And then to get one with an actual TV remote, because like TV remotes, those didn't become like common until like the 80s.
Nah, because everybody like didn't have none.
Mm-hmm.
That was like when I was little, we were doing that shit with the fucking handle. We had the handle and
Switch to 32.
The pliers, yeah. The fucking pliers. If the motherfucking knob broke, you had to use the pliers to turn it. And then you had what was it? UHF.
Mm-hmm. it was that thing in the back where it was like if you wanted to change it out, you actually had to like unscrew the bolt.
Yeah. We had the shit where you flip this switch and it go from UHF to AHF, and all the like PBS and shit was on UHF. So if you wanted to watch fucking Sesame Street, you had to hit that fucking little knob in the back of the TV. It was crazy. Like I come from a generation for if you wanted to play a video game, you had to pick channel 3 or 4.
And now it's USB 1 or 2.
Yep. HDMI 1.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
I don't even know what I said, but yep, it's all a lot easier now. You even have a special Netflix button.
Yeah. And then you got all the apps on the TV for you. Got the Fire Sticks and shit.
Mm-hmm. No, Fire Stick sucks because if you don't have a Prime account, then you can't use those bastards at all.
Man, that is crazy. Like I miss the days of like video rental.
Blockbuster died when I was a kid.
Good old Blockbuster, and there was a couple other fucking there's a couple other companies. Blockbuster outlasted all those motherfuckers. But
I watched somewhere that it was due to some shady shit though.
it was like Hollywood Video too. It was Hollywood Video too, and I'm surprised Blockbuster stayed in business as long as it did with all the video game theft.
Yeah, and then Redbox coming out sure as fuck didn't help.
Yeah, that was fucking dumb. I'm surprised that lasted as long as it did.
It pounded through for like a whole 15 years.
Yeah, it did.
They used to be in front of like every Fry's, and now they're
Everywhere.
just all gone.
Yeah, they used to be in front of every fucking store you can imagine. Some of them had them inside.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, a movie vending machine or a video game vending machine. And then they're just like,
Please return it.
please give it back.
I still have Redbox movies.
This is America. We don't give shit back. If nobody's gonna make us give it back, we're not giving it back. Like,
I don't know. I know people that will like rent shit. Like, I don't think you can anymore. But back when you used to be able to rent movies from the Phoenix Public Library,
yeah,
they still have with like the sticker on it and everything.
damn. I would do shit like I would fucking go and rent a video game that I had,
Damn.
but my copy would be fucked up.
Yeah.
And I would give them my copy and keep their shit.
That's just smart though. Like, you can't hate on someone for using their noggin.
I'm like, my shit's fucked up. I'm finna just rent this shit, and they can have it back. They can't say I didn't give it back to them.
That's true.
It's like, that's the game. Is that not the game I rented? Is that not the game that was on the receipt? They won't even know that it don't work until somebody check it out.
Yep.
And then that's all they gotta do is go back up there and go, this one's fucked up.
You see that big ass scratch on that?
You see that big ass fingerprint with the big scratch going through it?
The DVD's just got a big ass crack in it.
Yeah, that was fucking crazy. Like all the crazy shit that we thought we could do to fix the video games, like the disc. People were like, "You put toothpaste on the scratch."
Toothpaste and then use a toothbrush and then, brrr, which I mean I get. It's because like most like DVDs and video games, it's like a 3-layered system. So it's like if that first layer gets fucked up, you can still scratch it through to that second layer, but once it gets to the first layer, that's when it's destroyed. That was what happened with my copy of Twilight Princess. My old Wii, when I went to eject it, it scratched the fuck out of it.
Man.
The whole disc system was just broken, so I had to buy a new one. But yeah, that copy got too deep of a scratch, so nothing would work, so I had to buy a new copy and a new Wii.
Man, that is crazy.
Funnily enough, though, it was also the copy that fucking Puya signed. So now that one's just on display, and my other Twilight Princess is still in the Wii. I play it a lot. It's a comfort.
Like that's just crazy how video games came along too. Because I was a cartridge blowing generation. That was my generation. We blew the cartridge.
Well, to actually, like, you needed a clock, and then you needed like something to actually store all that memory on in order for you to be able to save and shit.
Yeah.
So that just made cartridges more expensive. That's
Yeah.
why, like, what Earthbound or the Mother series, it's a good example because they're like really big games.
Yeah.
And so like you needed it was a slightly thicker cartridge that actually had the power in order to save all that information.
Man.
And then once like the PlayStation and the Xbox came around, like you don't save anything on the DVDs like you can, but the systems of themselves are big enough in order to have something that you can actually save all that information to,
Yeah.
which was something that like Nintendo didn't come around to until Wii, because like the GameCube, it had like the memory card system. Well, so did like PlayStation 1 and 2. But PlayStation 2, that's when they were able to like actually like fit that shit in. So it was like only certain games that you needed the memory stick for, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, the cards.
Yeah. There's one poking out of my Wii right now for the GameCube games, because those don't save onto the system.
We got like 5 minutes left in this here episode.
That went by really
That
fast.
went by like really, really fast. But this has been very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about like the evolution of the cartridge to the disc to the Wii.
This one was especially at the beginning of it. I will say this was a lot funnier than the first one.
Yeah, this was a very good episode.
And they're only going to get better.
Yeah, and this day will be remembered as the day America gave up on itself. Because when the president is hosting fights in the White House, something I never thought would ever happen, you know that we're in a different, time.
Trump straight up went, "Oh, that's never happened before. I'm going to be the first."
Not
Okay.
only am I going to be the first, I'm going to remodel this bitch.
He destroyed like part of that was a park with like old ass fountains that he just straight up destroyed. Like he didn't keep any of it.
No, but he became president and stayed the shitty businessman that he was before he became president. That's what he fucking got. That's how he got rich.
Yeah.
Booting poor people out of their fucking homes and tearing down shit. Dude was a monster.
Central Park in New York specifically, that was like it was a more black centric neighborhood.
Yeah.
They wanted to turn it into an actual like park for
He
whatever
wanted to
fucking reason.
gentrify it.
So yeah, they fucking straight up evicted everybody there. They didn't get nothing for their land, and then they just destroyed all the buildings.
Yep.
And then they put a park over it.
Yep. That's how he built most of his fucking hotels and shit. Moved some people off the fucking property, off the land, and then built that shit, and then it would fall.
He's the closest we're ever gonna get to an actual Monopoly man.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yes, I think he is as evil as the Monopoly Man should be, because they make us think that the Monopoly Man is a cool guy. Like even though we never hear him talk, you don't look at the Mr. Monopoly and go, he's an asshole.
It's true.
You look at him and you think,
Look at that friendly smile.
look at that friendly old guy. He's
Yeah,
probably a
hat.
piece of shit. He will probably close a daycare to build a motel. He would probably demolish a dog, like an animal hospital.
Fuck, mow over an orphanage with the children still in it.
Yeah, just to build something on Marvin's Gardens. That guy, Mr. Monopoly.
There was that one bit in Family Guy where it was like Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah, he got
It was-
fucking beat up and raped. He was trying to fight them off. That was not happening.
Some say the Monopoly man put up a good fight.
Nah, he got his ass beat. And then got it taken.
Shawshank Redemption it's a good ass movie, but it's pretty fucked up.
It's dark, but it's a jail movie.
Yeah.
It's a jail movie. There's a movie called Prison Song. That was like 1998 with like Q-Tip and Fat Joe and all the motherfuckers in it. That was real fucked up. Like the dude went to jail for like accidentally killing a dude. It was crazy. Then his homeboy like turned gay on him while they were like in jail. He tried to hit on him. It was fucked up. Like it was dark. It was dark as fuck. It was so dark. I only watched it one time.
Yep.
Like I was a one-time watcher, and I watched it on BET of all places. And it was but the acting was good. I can't say that the movie was terrible, but it was just so much traumatizing shit.
You know what I can say? The same for Oz. Sure, the acting was good, but I didn't need to see that many butt rapes. I don't know why my mom was like, no, we're watching Oz
All day.
all fucking day. This is what I rented from the public library. We're fucking watching it.
She rented Oz.
Yep.
From the public. They had Oz
They had a lot of...
in the public library.
They had anime at the public library.
Wow.
That's where I watched like Bleach for the first time, Inuyasha, Death Note, all that old, well, Bleach is not really old, but, you know, older
Not
shit.
that old, yeah. Bleach is not that old. But this has been episode 2
Episode 3 coming next week,
of
lads.
the Hickey McGee podcast. We'll be back next Sunday for episode number 3.
Yeah, be there or be square.
Our circle.
I'm not talking about this, or this, or this. That was SpongeBob.
SpongeBob, yeah. Good old SpongeBob. Till next week, guys. See ya. We love ya.
Wouldn't want to be
Tune in next week.
Boop.